Hey, a quick update on the status of UVA basketball grad student point guard Dante Harris. Chris Graham here, Augusta Free Press. I want to credit this story, and it's sort of a breaking story in a way, to an alert AFP reader who noticed that Dante Harris was no longer listed on the UVA basketball roster on the team's webpage. We had to find out what's up, so I checked around and got a word from a UVA athletic spokesperson later today, Tuesday. The word is, quote, Dante Harris is currently enrolled at UVA, working towards earning his degree. He's not on the active roster, but is working out with the team. I have Harris as a grad student. We'll see if the word about working towards earning his degree is working towards earning a master's degree at this stage. Harris is a fifth year student. As he played 1 year, he's played 1 year at Virginia. That was last season, 24 games in the 2023-2024 season. Modest numbers, 2.5 points, 2 rebounds, and 1.4 assists, 13.7 minutes per game. He was expected to be a much bigger contributor, but he had an injury early in the season, injured his ankle, missed 10 games, and just was really never the same physically after when he got back on the floor. He came to Virginia after two pretty productive seasons at Georgetown. He averaged 11.9 points and 4.1 assists a game back in 2021, 2022. And that was after his freshman season. He was the Big East Tournament MVP. Georgetown's surprise run to the Big East Tournament title. He averaged 11.8 points per game in the four-game run that got Georgetown into the NCAA tournament that year. After his tough season at Virginia, Dante Harris entered the transfer portal. That was in April, mid-April. He pulled his name out in late May, and at that time indicated his intention to return to UVA to compete as a walk-on. But in the meantime, Coach Tony Bennett went to the transfer portal to address what was at that point a glaring need at point guard. Not only Harris had entered the transfer portal, but also four-year starter Reese Beekman gave up his last year of eligibility to return to the NBA or to compete for an NBA spot. He had put his name in the NBA drafts pool last year and pulled it back out. And also Elijah Gertrude, the heir apparent to Beekman, was lost for the season in a scooter accident late April. So I mean, you had your star guy for 4 years, his replacement both gone. And then Dante Harris had put his name in the portal. Bennett signed Day Ames, the starting point guard at Kansas State as a freshman last season, and also Jalen Worley, a 6'7" combo guard who played 3 years at Florida State. And then Bennett also has Christian Bliss, who redshirted in the 2023-2024 season, which would have been his high school senior season, enrolled early at UVA and practiced with the team as a 17-year-old. And there's also Andrew Rohde. Now, don't throw stuff at me, please. But Rohde, he had a really awful season last year, numbers wise, everything else wise. But he was a 17 point per game scorer as a freshman at St. Thomas in 2022, 2023. And man, oh man, you got to think that guy's in there. He's just got to, be let loose, so to speak. So perhaps Harris practicing with the team but not being on the active roster is just a function as much of there's a lot of guys at point guard now. And we'll see how things go from there. Hey, if you got any questions for me or a tip like our alert reader had that got us into this story, please feel free to email me at chris@augustafreepress.com.